let's get on with the unboxing. As you can see, this is a CAD U9 USB mini microphone. So let's open it up. So you get a manual. Seems like it's pretty self-explanatory, but then again, it may not be, so I might have to look at that. And something else that I guess maybe this talks about their other products that they make: various microphones, headphones, condenser mics, etc., USB mics, etc. So wireless mics, super cardinal dynamic, and yeah, so there you go. Okay, so essentially this is all we have, is just a USB itself, and it feels, you know, somewhat sturdy. I mean, it's a plastic outer casing or whatnot, but it doesn't feel like it's like cheap. It feels, you know, relatively good in the hands, and not that you're going to be touching it all the time. But then here's your auxiliary port for your headphones. I guess that's what you would call it. Don't quote me on that. I guess headphone output jack, as some people would say. And yeah, so I guess I'll put this in and test and see how this actually works, but for the most part looks to be okay, I guess. Yeah, so let's see about this swivel action. Okay, so if I'm holding it here, you can kind of get that idea that it's swiveling, and yeah, so, and then your headphone jack, but looks to be fairly decent. Only thing we really care about at the end of the day is the audio quality. I think that's the most important thing, right? Alright, so the audio that you now hear is from the U9 USB mini microphone, and in this case I'm kind of just getting things started by, you know, plugging it in. It's kind of nice that you have that cool little LED red light to let you know that it's working, but for an inexpensive microphone, I really don't think that you can beat this. Essentially being, you know, less than $30, and the fact that it's compatible both Windows and Mac, and that it contains the headphone output for you to be able to listen to playback. And here what you see me is putting on the headphones and trying to, you know, again, get it all set up. But for the size and inexpensive quality and the ability to have a omnidirectional microphone that you can basically travel with, the one caveat that I would say, and what I'm doing here, is going through the audio settings and lowering the volume itself, because it tended to peak quite a bit, and that gave it kind of a nasty sound. So outside of that, I would say for the most part this microphone is fairly decent, and at least it will serve for the purpose in which I use it for. I mean, they say that you could use it for podcasting, Skyping, voice over IP, recording music. I don't know if it's that great for recording music, but for vlogging and just kind of going over some of your videos with audio content, then I think that this serves its purpose. So again, I would say check it out, and especially for the price, you really can't beat it, because it sounds light years better than the audio that's going to be on your Mac computer. And in comparison to what's on my GoPro standard, I have the Sennheiser MK2 microphone. Obviously that sounds a lot better, but it was a lot more expensive. It was a $200 microphone for my GoPro. In this case, it's a $30 microphone, which sounds better than your onboard Mac. So that's the review. Hopefully you enjoyed it.